Who's ready for the best damn podcast of their life? Welcome to the Local Pundit. I'm Josh Anthony, but I'm not alone tonight. Because, we're sharing the stage as we do on a Wednesday and Hump Day with Aaron, the Who's Your Wrexham fan. What's up, dude?
Hi, everybody.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm fantastic.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, are you fantastic? Where's your pink hair tonight?
My pink hair?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not pink, but
No, it's not pink. But it looks a little green. I don't know. Your
well,
camera.
I don't know. It's my camera. Yeah, there we go. Oh,
Yeah, there you go. Back up.
There we go. All right. Wide angle lens, all that.
There you go. Yeah, John Merrill's already in the chat talking shit. Anyways, thanks for coming in. Smash the like on the video. Subscribe to the Local Pundit. We got a good show for you tonight because we're going to talk about Kieran McKenna throwing a wrench with the plot twists. The plot twist is, or is this just bullshit? Is this posturing about our Broadhead transfer after Broadhead's dad put out that Facebook post yesterday? We're going to talk about that. Do we think it's posturing? Do we think that Birdman City are in the mud, the champions elect? They have a game literally within 48 hours. So we're going to get into that. We're also going to talk about the Manswork stuff as well, too. We're going to do a little bit of that. And then we might open it up. Actually, I might open up the show right now. I don't know, people to come in and have their say. But right now, we're going to just kick the tires on Nathan Broadhead. But first, Aaron, how you doing, my friend? How are you feeling? 48 hours out. I know you were bragging on X today about how you got 3 of the 5 signings right that you wanted, but you're a year late. I mean, it's just like, what's up?
Not a year late. Last year, my picks were stolen by Rotherham. Okay, they were stolen.
Yeah,
I had them picked fair and square. They stole them. Steve Evans, that short little fat fucker, he saw my picks and he's like, you know what? That guy knows what he's talking about, and he fucking bought them all.
Wow, you're going in hot early. You're going in hot.
Well,
early.
I mean, Steve Evans is a short little fat fucker, and I think everybody can agree with that. Like, that's just what it is. So, but this year,
Aaron
Parkinson was like, all right, you know what? We need to pay attention to this guy.
Oh my God,
I know the stuff.
I can't. These words are Aaron's of his own. I can't. Sorry. I apologize to anyone that's short. Or there you go. Anyways, how you doing, Dewey Jones? What's going on? Yeah, we're gonna get into it right now a little bit. But yeah, Aaron bragging. Aaron's on a high right now.
Hey, listen, I'm almost 50%. Like that's high. That's high standards. Okay.
That's 6 to midnight right there.
I mean, 3 out of 8. That's pretty solid. All right.
That's pretty solid. You'd be a great baseball player.
I mean, dude, really good. I mean, my batting average, I don't know. I'm not doing the math on that, but it's got to be like 40%, something like that. I don't know. What's 3 out of 8? Somebody math.
Somebody math it up.
Math. Let's go.
There you go.
Somebody will do it for me.
Pip Karma says Aaron is sharing his truth, and Luke's in the house. What's going on? Top Copper's in there too. What's up, dude? Hey, folks. What's up, Leapin? And Mike Massara, are you new? Ipswitch. Mike Massara might be new. I love your thumbnail too. But anyways, yeah, let's go. Plot twist is happening today, right now. I'm going to bring up the. Where is this right now? Well, there was a post that went out today. Kieran McKenna did an interview, and he was saying, 3.75. You'd be batting cleanup for Wrexham at this point. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Big hitter. So Kieran McKenna did an interview today for Ipswitch Town because they're playing against the champions elect Birmingham City within 48 hours. That's going to be a live watch along, by the way, Patty on noon o'clock our time, kick off the season, which is great. Make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, and get your bell on, and become a member. And become a freaking member. Let's do this. So on that note, Kieran McKenna has talked about Broadhead. He said, look, Broadhead wants to join Wrexham, as he, with his father, has put out that post of him then, now, 13 years ago, whatever, or 12 years ago, whatever it is. And Kieran McKenna has said that Kieran McKenna has told reporters today that because he wants to join Wrexham, Nathan Broadhead, he's expressed his desire to look for another opportunity that's presented to him, meaning Wrexham. But at this moment, with the position the club is in, it's not the right time or even possible time for us allow a good player to leave the building. Now, is this posturing? Is Kieran McKenna just trying to wait till they get the Akpom deal over the line? Are we in jeopardy of losing Broadhead? Is it signed, sealed, and delivered? And Kieran McKenna just playing in the public there for sure. What do you think?
In my opinion, it is just I don't think he's lying. I think he's being honest. I think they do have some injury issues. I know Jaden Philogene was hurt the other day. Or maybe it was, I think it was during their friendly. Hey, John. And so they were, I think he's just being honest. They need to get some depth in before they can let him go. I don't, the way he's talking, like, I can't imagine they keep him past this window. You know what I mean? Like, maybe they do if they just get in a pinch and they can't get anybody in. But like when you're actively saying, yeah, the player wants to go, usually when you hear that, the player ends up going. You know what I mean? Like, it just generally goes that way.
Well, thank God we are a senior loser correspondent of losing out on Akpom.
I was hoping. Now, he told me he might be a bet. I was hoping we were good because we've had Techie in the hot tub. I was hoping we were going to get John under the covers, but it didn't work. He didn't do it.
Our senior champions elect correspondent is here to talk about how they lost out on Akpom, to talk about how we're going to get Broadhead, and to talk about how there you go. What's up, dude?
I just felt the need to come on and defend short, sort of rounded people. To be honest, that was it. So.
Don't you lie to me. You agree. You're like, yes, get him. That's what you were doing.
I couldn't possibly comment at all. It's the nicest thing Steve Evans has been called for many a year.
No, we try to I mean, Aaron, I don't even know how to apologize. But anyways, senior correspondent for the losers of Akpom is in the building. What's going on, dude?
I'm good. Yeah. I won't say I'm totally gutted about Akpom, but it did look like we had him, and then Ipswich came in, and I don't blame him to go into Ipswich. So Kim's right. Ken is officially the number one fan.
He is officially the number one. Yeah, he was wearing blue. He was wearing the blue jersey yesterday for a reason. Yeah. Sorry. So, what do you think about this deal? Do you think it's sorry, one second. Fuck, this is what happens when you work.
Yeah. So, what's your thoughts on it? I mean, McKenna saying basically we can't move him until we get somebody in. I mean, I think he's being honest. Really, I think they just need to get some guys in.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be depending on Akpom coming in. Suddenly, Broadhead will go out. I think. He said in his press conference today they've got a number of injuries. They've just lost somebody to an ACL. I think Philogene is potentially out for a while, so they're quite short. So I would imagine it could go on for a few more weeks yet.
Yeah.
I think it's all. It sounds like it's all been pretty much lined up that it's going to go. It's going to go ahead, but like anyone in Ipswich's position, if they're a bit short on bodies, they're not going to push the button until they are comfortable.
Yeah, and Kieran McKenna has been savvy. He's been doing this a long time. He knows what's up. He knows how it's going. I think it's done. I think they're just waiting for a few things to fall into place, and they don't want to. I think it's a posturing. And by the way, Wayne Evans, fucking legend, member for 12ve months. Never say never.
What? A whole year. Man, poor Wayne. Poor Wayne.
It's also worth noting, I believe, that Ipswich rejected a bid this evening for Amari Hutchinson for 35 million. Yeah. So
from Forest. Yeah. Which I think that's a good player for them. They'll get that over the line at some point too. Wayne, but just before we move on, Wayne, absolutely, thank you very much for being a member. Become a member to the show. Help support the channel. Awesome. It's doing really good. What a great community, too. And Alyssa Joe says, what's up? How are you? And John is on vacation. Never too late. There you go. He's always here. Right. But to that point, to your point, John, do you think this will get done?
Yeah. I do. Like I said, though, I think you probably will need to wait a few weeks. So I think it'll be 2-3 games into the season, possibly. Because I think Ipswich are probably going to be looking for 3-4 players in and around those front areas. I think that they're not going to let him go until they've got those bodies in already. So
did that left back do his ACL?
Townsend. I think I don't think he's their starting left back. I think he's that's Leif Davis, who I think is also potentially injured for Friday night. So they've lost. They've been quite unlucky injury wise.
Yeah. Aaron, what's the other guy's name? Philogene?
Philogene. Yeah, Jamie Philogene. Yep.
Is there an update on him? I don't know if he talked about him.
From what I heard from, I was on a couple different things on Twitter today, chatting with some Ipswich fans, and they all seemed to think it was short term, like it wasn't going to be a long deal, but it may, whether that's a week, 2 weeks, but I don't think it's a serious injury with him, but they seem to think he'll be back fairly quick. Probably not for this weekend, but fairly quick.
Here's an update from the, I think this is an Ipswich. Sorry, I just want to give it credit to the East Anglian Daily Times. You know them? Yep. Okay, there you go. And it's
read them every day. Read them every day.
Yeah, me too. So basically said they turned down the £35 million £35 bid from Brentford Hutchinson last month. And he did train today on Monday, he said. That was 2 days ago. And then unfortunately, he had a medical issue the last 2 days, so there's that. So just an update real quick. And not that we want to learn about Ipswich a little bit, but I know you are playing them, John, so this is kind of interest to you. He had interest from different clubs, but there's really nothing to update. Moving down a little bit too. Meanwhile, we are looking at the £7.5 million sale of Broadhead. And McKenna had said no update from what I said last week, really, Nathan, with Nathan, the Broadhead that is. He's expressed desire to move to another opportunity. That's been presented to him. But at this moment, with the positions and the club, it's not the right time or even possible for him to move along out of the building. We'll see how the situation plays out in the next coming weeks. So he's not closing the door, but he's definitely playing the public eye. Definitely playing the public eye.
Yeah, he's got to look after what's best for his team and himself, hasn't he? At the end of the day.
Yeah, and he should do. I don't know much about the player. Do you guys know much about Broadhead? I know I've seen his scoring record. I know they speak very highly of him. He's good in the championship, but is this a good player to bring in?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he's a good championship player. Yeah. I'm not sure where he plays for you. That's the only thing I'm thinking, because he's. I mean, Ipswich have kind of used him sparingly as a striker, but I think his natural position is sort of a proper out and out wide left winger. Mm-hmm. So it just seemed, and I would imagine you'll probably want to play him in the 10 role or around that area.
Just going off of what we've seen from Parkinson in the preseason, he's gone to that box midfield a couple times, the 3-4-2-1 or whatever. And I could see him playing one of those 2 10s, behind, off a striker. So, if we're playing Big Kiefer up front, and then you're playing Broadhead and Windass off of him, I think that looks really good. That's a pretty impressive attack, really. So that would be my guess. But, like you say, he could play up front. He could play. I mean, maybe he does something completely different. We do play with some wide, with some wingers, some actual wingers. I don't see that happening, but to me, just from what I've seen in the preseason, and even Victor, we were talking about it the other night. Even when we were playing we started out the game against what was the team in the Dutch team? I can't think of the name.
FC Groningen.
Yeah, whatever it is. We started out like 3-5-1-1, but it morphed several times into that box midfield where they would drop one and O'Brien would slide forward, and you'd still kind of get that box midfield. So he was, even in that game, he was playing with it a little bit. So it'll be interesting to see what we actually do. I actually think so. Like for this weekend, I think he'll go a little more defensive. I think he'll play an extra midfield, defensive type midfielder, like a Dobson type versus Southampton, because I think they're going to have most of the ball. That's just kind of what I'm thinking. I'm not afraid of him. I think we will be okay. But I think here's the thing: just from what I look, they're definitely open on the counter.
Mm-hmm.
They throw people forward.
Yeah.
I mean, even against Brighton, they're throwing people forward. I've got
And guess what? Tomorrow on Tactical Fortitude, you're going to be doing that with Victor and Ken. So it's awesome to do that. I'm looking forward to seeing that.
Yeah, it's exciting. It's going to be fun. Tomorrow's going to be fun. But yeah, they're absolutely open on the counter. And
You just got to get the ball.
Yeah, exactly. If we can get the ball away from them and get it,
that'll be so early for me.
Pitch to somebody, that'll be the trick.
John, do you think the 7.5 million price tag is good for Broadhead?
No.
Says Liz. No.
No. Sorry, no. He's in his last 12 months of his contract, so he's going to be on a free this time next year. £7.5 million is kind of up the top end as what you would pay for him if he had a few years left. So yeah, I think they've seen you coming there and took it to the bank.
Ooh, I like it. This is why the local pundit just comes with it hot. What do you think, Aaron?
Yeah, he's probably right. We're probably overpaying, but I mean, to be honest, that's what we've done. Like we have overpaid for most of the players we've gotten in, I think. But it's just the club are saying, you know what, fuck it, we want to get them in, so let's get them in.
Yeah, I love it too.
I think the only disappointing thing from that side of it is if there was multiple clubs in for him, then you could understand sort of going above and beyond. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but did anyone read if there was anyone else interested? By all accounts,
As far as I know, it's just us. Yeah.
He wants the Wrexham move. So the only thing about the whole deal that doesn't make a lot of sense is why you guys haven't driven a harder bargain with Ipswich, because they have essentially got to sell. He said he's not going to sign a new deal, so they in a matter of sense they have to sell him now for the best money. So paying that amount of money just is a bit odd.
I'd go 5. I'd go 5. By the way, well, second, yes, it is August, by the way. And if you're in your hot tub, you need to come in ASAP. Or if you're not, you need to come in ASAP. Let's go. But yeah, 7.5 M's is pretty high. I'd be like, I didn't see that. But but I still want that player. I want that type of player. I also want a central defensive midfielder, which Manswerk we're talking about, and we're also talking about Portilla, which might be dead. But go into the game, into the weekend, you guys are, you guys going to kick it off to the season. You guys set the tone, right?
We'll do our best. Quietly confident. At home, I fancy us against anyone. It's it could have been an easier fixture, I won't lie. But
do you think they did it on purpose where you guys I
don't buy this whole it was all
the computer.
No chance.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but everyone had Ipswich as favourites to win it, which they are rightfully so, favourites to win the whole thing. We are the big buzz team coming up with all the money.
You're our correspondent, senior correspondent, champions elect.
If you say true. So yeah, I mean, if you were to pick a game to open the championship season, I think Sky would have gone, do you know what? Birmingham v Ipswich, that's the one they wanted. Look what happened.
It's odd. It's weird, right? Yeah.
Well, I think I said ages ago on one of your shows, I think we're going back months now, I said I bet you we both get a newly relegated side, and I think I was shot down. It's like, it doesn't happen often. I was like, I bet we do, because of the
Who shut you down? It had to be Ken.
No, it was is it the guy that does the commentary on the Wrexham games?
Oh, Mark?
Yeah, but that was it. It was Mark. Yeah.
Oh, well, he was always right. He was down.
That time he wasn't. So
okay.
So he was.
No, it kind of fitted, didn't it? It was so obvious that both of us were going to get sort of high profile games. It just it ticks all boxes, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, you gotta drive it. I mean, listen, I was listening to TalkSport all day, and like Wrexham are playing, Birmingham City are playing, all this, it is what it is. Sorry, all right. Someone bring up the super chat. I'll go get the fucking wig. Hold on.
All right, I'll bring up the super chat. When can we get Josh to put his pink wig on? Well,
I had it on yesterday. C. Barton. But I will do it again. I will do it again today.
Okay, let me ask you this: Why do you have a pink wig?
Because he sent me the wig. Because I took the pink off of the. Champ chat. So there you go. Steve Barton, I am a man of my word. I put it on yesterday. Here you go.
I'm a little.
Oh yes.
I'm a little bit confused why you just don't dye your hair pink, because we all know you dye your hair anyway. So
Yeah, I mean that would work.
Yeah.
I mean, you just change the color. It's fine.
Just change color. It's fine. There you go. Steve Barton, thank you for the super chat right there. This is day 2 I've worn it. He missed yesterday's shows, by the way. He's like, did you do the Kiefer Moore update? I was like, dude, we were there like 10 minutes after. Of course we did. So here you go. Here's the pink wig and the glasses. And there we go. Get your pictures done. Thank you, Steve Barton. Absolutely. Love it. Love it. What the F is going on? What is going on in this? The carpet does not match the drapes. There you go. All right, moving on. All right, should we move on from the broadhead stuff? Okay. Last good signing. If we get him for 7.5, we're not saying it's the best ever, right? But get him in. He's a good signing. I do want broadhead.
He's levels above what you've got, so yes, it's a good signing.
It's a good signing. Yeah, even you pay over the odds. Aaron, you're good there too.
Yep, get him in.
Yeah. There you go. Steve Barton, thank you very much. We love you. We fucking love you. Yeah, we love you. All right. Moving on. We have lined up next. All right. Well, I was going to do this, but I want to do this real quick. John, I'll put you on the spot here.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I am. You got the first game of the season. I was going to go to the man's first son, but you got the first game of the season. Tell us what it means to kick off the season, what you guys are getting prepared for, what you think the championship is expected, and how you guys what it means to have that Friday night game, and also we talked about briefly with Ipswitch. Like talk about like what are we looking forward to in this championship season with that kickoff, because there's a lot of energy behind it. And what do you guys think?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I think timing-wise for us as a club, it's very good. Obviously, I won't go into too much detail about the Brady documentary, as it's been called these days. But obviously, with that newly out, the first game of the season, the sort of the cameras, the Sky cameras being there, it all fits, doesn't it? It's high profile. All eyes are going to be on us.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have I'm sure we're going to have a massive firework display and everything, as we usually do on big games. So yeah, and obviously from a club which has struggled, in championship years gone by. I mean, I think there's that stat going around. I think we haven't finished above 16th in the championship for the previous 10 seasons or something along those lines. So there's a lot of energy, there's a lot of expectation, but there's also a lot of, we know what the championship's about. We know how difficult it is. So there's no sort of silly sort of grandeur of fans thinking, oh yeah, we're just it's going to be 112 points. We're not that daft. We know it's a really tough league, but we're coming into it with sort of confidence that we're in a far better place than we probably ever have been as a club. Sky's the limit. So, and as Tom Wagner keeps saying, if you can't say it, you won't do it.
Yeah. Well, I actually think you guys, I don't know, Aaron, you could probably the chat is chatting, by the way, and I just dropped a link in the pop in to say hi. I think you guys are going to do very well, and I got off of the Wrexham stuff today, but I think you guys are going to do very well. I think it'll be very competitive, and I actually am rooting for you guys to do as well as we do, because we're going up. So I hope you guys go up with us.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, look, I mean, Ken's put us higher than I did.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the thing is, yes, the championship is a brutal league. So, it's all fun and games, obviously. But yeah, I mean, I think I've said to you guys, if we got top 6 right now as a playoff place, I'd snatch your hand off for it right now. I know some people are saying we're on for top 2 and second and stuff. It's possible. There's no doubt about it. It's possible, but I would say it's still unlikely with the teams that are in there.
Yeah, and Aaron, they're being pushed up top, and we're being pushed into 27 and 17 for Wrexham.
Yeah, this is what it is.
Yeah, please make us the underdog. Please, I hope they do. I hope they do. Yeah, as Aaron's got his own supercomputer, he's got 3 out of 5 coming in. Steve Barton has gifted 5 local pundit Wrexham AFC podcast memberships. Get them while they're hot. No. Awesome.
Hold on. How dare you?
What?
Try to say that I used a supercomputer to come up with my picks. That was hard work.
I was talking about your brain.
No, that was just my brain. That was this right here. There's no supercomputer.
But
I'm just Superman. I'm Super Scout. Okay?
You are between you and Humphrey and your and Football Manager. You guys could literally run the world, right? Yeah.
On your Commodore 64. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. With your dial-up internet too. Awesome. Thank you, Steve Barton too. So Mary, would love to hear John's starting lineup would be for Wrexham, and who would he release from the cup? Jesus H. That is a $10 super chat coming at you hot right there. But we'll take it too. And by the way,
I don't even know if you know the team good enough to do that.
Yeah, he doesn't know the team enough. Yeah. By the way, I dropped the link in the chat if anyone wants to have a chat with us tonight. We're just feeling an open show on Wednesday. We're just kind of getting to the end of it. We're into the tail end of this. We're going to the season, so enjoy it while it's hot. Enjoy the free shows. Let's go. What do you think, John? You got something?
Starting lineup. Yeah, I mean, obviously, it's not going to be too different from last season, is it? Let's be honest. I mean, you're still going to have a Conquer in goal. Cleworth is still going to play. You're still going to play the back three. Over
Cody? You don't like Cody? Over
no, I don't like Cody. Sorry, I think.
Okay, what about over Scar or O'Connell?
I think O'Connell probably.
Really?
Yeah. Well,
do you not like leaders on the pitch? Why don't you like Cody? What's wrong with you? You don't like awesome job?
Because I can run faster than Cody, and I can't really run very fast. So Cody is a wonderful player to have in the dressing room, and I fully expect him to be an impact sub, as in somebody you bring on 20 minutes to go just to try to steady the ship a little bit. If you're starting him in games, I worry for your defence, because he is a car crash waiting to happen defensively. Sorry.
Man.
Put it this way: if you're playing us, please play him.
Really?
Yeah. Okay. Have you not seen much of him in his
I've seen a ton of him. I've seen him over the last 5-6 years. I've seen him play all the time.
Yeah, well, 5-6 years ago, yeah, he was a good player.
No, I'm just over the last 5-6 years. But you don't need pace for that. He's got Max and he's got Fronty on the side of him.
Yeah, but teams are too smart at this level. They will isolate him. If you've got a weak point in your defense, as in you've got a guy who's slow, shall we say, teams will isolate him and go for him. That'll be the weak point, and teams will just go for the juggler at this level. Teams aren't good enough at League One level to do that.
So don't piss off. Listen, this is Mary said John, but I think she meant Aaron there. Aaron, you got to defend your guy.
No, I mean, I'm hoping John's wrong and Cody's better than O'Connell.
Mm-hmm.
But I've not seen. I mean, I'm not gonna lie and say that I've seen a bunch of Cody playing. So
I see him play.
I've not. So I don't know. I just gotta trust Parkey that he brought somebody in that he thinks. And if he's not good enough, then I fully expect us to get somebody else in before the window closes.
Did you guys settle the bet when Parkinson is not getting fired over your manager?
Oh yeah, we gotta settle that. That tonight's a good night. What are we doing, John? What's the bet gonna be? We gotta come up with something good.
Yeah, we do, because it's going to be fun.
Because I'm going to win. I'm going to win it. I'm going to win.
Wait, you're not. Let's be honest. Neither manager's probably going to get sacked.
I'm telling you right now, after watching your documentary, if you guys lose 2 games in a row, he's out of here. Brady's going to be on the phone with Wags and go, Wags, get him the fuck out of here. What's going to happen?
God, Aaron's on once tonight. Yeah,
well,
but you are the champions elect. So you got to, you know what I mean.
But we're not. We're not, though, are we? That's the thing.
No, you're not.
Last season, obviously, the pressure was, we had to finish first, which we did. This season, I don't think that there is pressure, and obviously they want promotion. But I think if we were to finish in the playoffs, and even if we lost in the playoffs, I don't think it would cost Davis his job, because it's still to come up from League One into the Championship to compete with the teams you've got to compete. It's still tough.
I mean, well, Coventry's winning the league for me, so there you go.
I mean, that's up there with bold shouts, yeah.
Yeah.
John also hates puppies, kittens, and grandfathers.
Yeah. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
This is not a league for weaklings. Come on.
Oh my God. Oh my.
Oh no.
God. Can it be? Is the camera coming on, or are we just going to do this the way it is? He's on mute. John. Can we bring this person in? Aaron, can we bring her in?
Yeah, bring her in.
We'll bring in the soothing voice of the one, the only Hip Kara.
Good evening, gentlemen of all heights. I'm
Hi.
Grace Diversity
And sizes.
and sizes.
Aaron
Let
went
me be
literally
clear.
6 at midnight on it too. Hi. How are you?
Hello. I am well. I can't stay too long, but I thought I would come in and wave because there's so much testosterone running around here at the moment, and there has been for the last couple of weeks. So
That's what I was
Marie.
saying too. That's what I was
Marie
saying.
needs to come on too, and Sarah, and
Yeah.
Glenda, and
Yeah.
Lexi,
And Kim.
and Kim.
Yeah. Well, should we just give you the floor? Can you just give a full? I want you to give a full. We'll tell John they're the champions elect, and thank you for coming in. And full recovery for the last couple of weeks. What's going on your take, and how was Ken and everything, and what do you think is going to happen this weekend? Just diarrhea. Go ahead.
All right, let's move back then to the tour. Had a wonderful time. Had a really good time. It was so nice to actually start with the win because, oh my God, it went downhill in Sydney. And that was a bit unexpected. Nevertheless, great time, met some wonderful people, and learned a few things in terms of catching up with the way it looks. Because you have to remember, John, I only ever get to see this at like midnight, 2 o'clock in the morning, depending on if it's an early or a normal start on a Saturday. So it's normally 2 o'clock on a Sunday morning that I'm watching a match. So for me to be able to watch it at like 7:30 at night with other people was just wonderful.
Going to the cinema, yeah.
It's amazing, and the amount that you can. For me, the amount that you can see of what's happening all over the pitch instead of just what the camera chooses to show us. So these were all wonderful things for someone who doesn't get to experience that normally. In terms of the window, it's been an amazing window for us. I've always been, and you can go back and have a look at my chats, I have always been of the opinion that the best business is going to be done near the end of the window, and certainly it was done. It started to happen as soon as we came back, which indicated to me we were going to have a bit of a crazy one, which we have had, and I do think there's more coming. I do.
I hope you're right. I hope you're right.
I agree.
What interests me though, and this is someone who's just doing social observation, is that not we, but some fans talk in terms of, well, we need this and we need that. And it's like, we don't actually need. You would really like it, but we actually have somewhat like 30 odd people at the moment that we've got to cut down in the squad. So I think a little bit of sanity would be really good.
Oh,
what you're saying is we need to get rid of some players.
I think you do have the biggest squad in the division, don't you, right now?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Watford put out a numbers. They had like 34. I don't know if we're quite there. I think we're at 32 or 33.
I think they got a lot of youngsters they listed, though.
They might. Okay, they may have. I saw a list that was huge.
How many Tom Brady's are registered at Birmingham City? I don't know. I mean, Christ.
There's only one.
There's only one. Yeah. No, we have a lot of. There's a lot of work to be done. It's August 6th. We have still have time. Yeah. And do you like the signing so far, Hip Karma?
I do like the signing so far. I am thinking. Pardon?
Who's got your favorite jawline?
You care about that, Josh, more than I do. If you're asking for the best jawline at the moment,
she's right.
Josh Wrexham has a really good jawline. Who do I care about? I care about the people who are actually passionately interested in coming and playing for us as a club, who are going to come and contribute to the locker room. That's who I care about. And I think it will come out more in the wash who those people are actually, and whether or not they talk a good game or a bad game, how they actually show up is what I'm really interested in.
And that is spoken like a true adult, not like myself, Aaron, or John. But I will give you the benefit of accepting this in some way, shape, or form. John, you should read this one out.
Hip Karma is the guest of the podcast, and Steve Barton has gone mental.
Oh, my Lord. Thank you so much, Steve. That is so kind of you. I really appreciate that, sir. I also appreciate the pink wig and glasses that you sent to Josh. Because that's dye that he can remove easily. Just saying.
As opposed to the other stuff.
Yeah.
And length in too, as well. You know, you get to have diverse lengths.
Don't forget the girth. Geez, Steve Barton.
You had to go there.
It was in the chat. It was. I just okay. I'm gonna get fired. Steve Barton. Jesus Christ, absolute legend. We really appreciate you.
Thank you so much, Steve.
Yeah, I wish you would give it to Aaron as well, but you have to go for. He doesn't need the confidence because he's on a high because he's doing his thing. And
I'm good.
We have our senior correspondent here of the Champions Elect as well, so he doesn't need it either. So we got to go with Hip Karma. Absolute fucking legend. Thank you, my God. Oh my God. Thank you very much. And Marie from SoCal says, "You go, girl." And I know, yeah, there you go.
Thank you, Marie.
Thank you, Marie. So on that note, do you? I don't know. You think the boys are going to be okay on Saturday? And also, do you think Birmingham City are the champions elect?
All right.
John said yes.
Before I answer those, I would love to address Lexi in the chat. Connor Cody is smooth as. I mean, he is smooth as. But being past my earlier decades, I would like to see what he actually brings on the pitch and in the locker room. So he talks a wonderful game. And he's certainly got, years of experience at levels. What does that mean for us, though? That's what I'm really curious about. And can he lift our players? I really want, and it's my genuine hope, that these people who come in, that the vast majority of them are passionate and genuinely want to share knowledge and raise the team at all levels.
By the way, you're defending him more than Aaron did when John said recently, about 10 minutes ago, that he's terrible.
Connor Cody.
I didn't say he was terrible. I just said
he's
not the player he was anymore.
Aaron, you just let that happen. You just let.
Well, I don't know. I've not seen him. I just, to be perfectly honest, I've not seen a lot of him, so I don't know. Like, it's not like there's a ton of. And okay, there are like Connor Cody like videos you can watch on YouTube, but they're from 6, 7, 8 years ago. And yeah, he's terrific.
There's a reason for that,
Unbelievable. He was unbelievable back then. I haven't seen him recently, so I don't know.
Yeah, Mary, we'll get back to the lineup. I'll mark that in a second. Sorry, we'll get.
So to get back to the questions that you actually did ask me, Josh.
Yeah, I did.
Birmingham, the champions elect. I will probably watch a bit of the opening game.
Mm-hmm.
I probably will, and that will be wishing you luck, John. Except for when you play us, of course. You know that.
I would fully expect it.
Yeah.
As for the rest of it, how do I think we're going to go? I am more interested on the Southampton one. I'm less concerned about whether we win or lose than how our team actually performs as a team on the pitch. That's generally what I want to do. I know it's going to take quite a while for them to mesh. I hope that does sooner rather than later.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, we have had such turnover this season. People are either going to want to default to the person that they know if there's one other person they're familiar with on the pitch, or they're busy trying to learn new tactics potentially and the limits of where they can kick to or contact with the new players because they don't know them yet. So my focus is more on how are we meshing as a team, how are we looking, than whether or not we win Southampton, because that's the first game. I know it would be great to start as we mean to go on.
We're going to win. It's fine. We're going to win. It's okay.
Go for it, Josh.
We're going to win.
Asked what I thought.
So, yeah, I'm just telling you, we're going to win. We're going to win. John knows it. You know it. Aaron knows it. Yeah. No? Am I the only one?
I mean, I'm not as confident as you are, but I mean, it
That's
can
a
happen.
yes. You're on your own.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll just
So
leave
I'm going to be full TLP mum at the moment, Esteban, and
Yeah.
say I want us to go out there and do the best that we can on that day.
Yeah.
That's what I want for us.
Yeah.
And that might be a win, and it might be a draw, and it might be a loss, but I want us to go out there and fight. That's what I want us to do.
And that is the bombshell. And you know what? And when mom speaks, it's over. Dinner time, ring the bell. It's good. Yeah. There you go. Quick question. So did you not finish? John, sorry to cut you off, Kramer, twice at that. Did you not finish answering the lineup? I know it was a super chat.
No, I didn't. No. So who would you say is pacier, Scar or O'Connell?
O'Connell.
Okay. So he plays, and then it's Max and then Brunt either side of him. Josh obviously doesn't agree with that one.
I'll shut up. Go ahead. Yeah, not me.
Midfield, he's going to play O'Brien and Matty James, I would assume, in the 2. You're going to have. I would play your new wing back. I forget his name. The New Zealander. That's the one. I would play him at left wing back. Parkinson won't because he'll play McLean. And I would play Longman as your right wing back. I'd play Windass in the 10. And I'd get legs up front, so I would probably have Hardy and maybe Smith. I wouldn't play Moore. I'd bring on Moore as an impact player later in the game. You're gonna need legs. You're gonna need mobility against Southampton because you're gonna be chasing the ball an awful lot.
Yeah. Aaron,
hold on. Give me a second, and I will show you. I'll bring pictures and stuff.
Yeah, Hip Karma, how much time you got? By the way, just out of curiosity.
I'm going to jump off soon, but it's been great saying hello.
No, we missed you.
I've missed visiting.
Okay, good. That's the lineup you got right there.
This is what I think we'll get this weekend. I think he'll stick with the 3-5-1-1 just because I think he's going to try to play more defensive. So instead of bringing on going to a 2-man midfield and then playing 3 attacking type players, he'll play 3 midfielders with Dobson being a more defensive option. We'll sit in a low block, but then we've got some pace up front, a little bit of pace with Hardy and Windass. They can get going if we do get a break and a good counter. And then you got Kinkache and Longman can get down the wings on a counter too, if we get a break. So you get somebody like O'Brien, Dobson knocks the ball over to O'Brien. O'Brien's got that. He's got a great long pass. He's got a great long pass on him too, so he can get the ball up to those guys if we get going on a counter. And I think that, for me, that one makes the most sense. That would. So
you think he doesn't play McLean? Because I would say for me McLean's the first name on the team sheet this Saturday.
I agree. I agree with him.
I don't think he's going to expose your new left wing back to a possible beating, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I think he's right. I think Mac is the first.
I think if you think about it, if you go to Southampton and they put on a masterclass, which is entirely possible, they could do that to every team this season. If they go and roll you over 3-0 and your guy has a terrible game against their winger, the question that there is going to be huge question marks over him because he's going to be, he's never played in England. Can he do it in it? It's more physical, blah, 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 blah. And none of it could be true because it's just you're up against a quality opposition. If it's Macca and he gets done, well, it's Macca. Who cares? And Macca doesn't care either, does he? Let's be honest. So you can brush that one off. And then I think in a more winnable fixture, I think he then plays. I just think away at Southampton, he's going to go for his trusted people.
Yeah. He's going to mix in new with old right there, too. I just want to bring this up in a super chat, too. To be honest, the blue in John's background makes his complexion over the Jesus Christ. Sorry, I didn't read it for John, legend. Jesus H.
We do sometimes have a red away shirt, so
Yeah. And Ruth H, I bet Macca any day. The starting line is decent, and yes, it's graphics time because Aaron needs to step up his game because Victor just shut him down, and also we have our senior mom correspondent here, just like throwing down the gauntlet of just kicking ass.
This is my, if Parky saw what I saw, looking at the game, go play Kakache. That's my prediction.
Hip karma.
That's why I put him there. I think if he saw what I seen, I think he'll play him.
Maka or Kakache hip karma?
I think it depends on the leadership he wants to have on the field as it goes out, because they trust Maka.
Mm-hmm.
And it may be that Maka might get swapped over at halftime, but I agree with John in that I would put Maka up first, but that's my reasoning, because he wants to set the tone and keep the people organised. So he will be the voice on the pitch. That's my interpretation. Do I think he is the better physical player? No, I think Kakache is the better player. But I think that there are other reasons that would impact why Parky would put Maka over Kakache for the first game.
I like it. I think he's going to play Park. I think he's going to play what's his name? Maka. By the way, next Cocker getting the shit kicked out of him 3-0 by Orlando. Just want to point that out. Steve Barton, hip karma for president. $5 super chat. Sure.
I'm an Australian, Steve. We don't have presidents.
Yeah, there you go.
Thank you, kind sir.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Well, shit. Well, what else we got talking about that? Masswork. That's where we're gonna go on next. Hey, are we gonna hang out, or you got shit to do?
5 more minutes.
Okay. Who wants to take on Manswork? Cybert. How do you say it? Cybert. Manswork. Does anyone know about him?
Is this the Ajax guy?
Yeah. Does anyone know about him?
Yep. Give me just a second.
Okay, I'll bring it up. I'll lead the show. All right, so Wrexham, I've been trying to get this guy Cybert Manswork. Apparently, there was rumors he was going to come in. Then it got cold. Then we're talking about Portilla. I don't know much about this guy, but this is one of the other players we're going to bring in. He's a central defensive midfielder. I like the player, the profile. I know nothing about him, but this came up today, and I don't know where it came from. But Manswork was one of the ones we were looking at as well.
So he's Norwegian. He's 23 years old, 6'1". Yeah, his stats aren't like blow away like they don't like blow me away.
Mm-hmm.
He played at Cardiff though, and they struggled last season. So, I mean, I don't know if that, it's hard to judge a player in a bad team. Now, obviously, if you do well in a bad team, I mean, that's going to show well, but I don't know, without actually seeing the tape and seeing what he actually looks like, on the pitch, it's hard to make a real true judgment. But like if you get down here, you start looking at some of the stats. He's not shown a lot. Cross accuracy, 33.3%. That's a high one. Tackles 1 and aerial duels 1. So I mean, there's good things about him. But like I said, his stats aren't blow-away stats. So, he does play that defensive midfielder that we need. And like I said, without seeing him, it's hard to give him a fair shake, I think. You know what I mean? A fair.
Johnny, you know about this guy at all? You've seen him play?
No, I don't. I vaguely remember seeing him play for Cardiff. The thing is with the Cardiff thing, I don't think you can really hold it against him because I think pretty much everyone looked pretty terrible.
Right, that's Cardiff it's hard to make a judgment on that.
Yeah, it's not something you would necessarily hold against the lad. And plus also, it's going to sound daft, but style of play as well. You don't know exactly what his job in that midfield was to do, so that will probably skewer the stats a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Let's face it, he's come from Ajax, so he's. He ain't a bad player, is he? A defensive midfielder, which is I think exactly what you need. 6'1". Obviously, I would imagine at 6'1" and a defensive midfielder, he's not one that's going to be quick across the pitch, but he's more of a big physical midfielder, which would make sense because you would want somebody next to O'Brien like that in my world.
Yeah. Carmen, you got an idea about this guy, or do you like this? Have you looked him up? Do you think we need a central defensive midfielder to cover for Matty James?
I think it would be good to have another central defensive mid. Yes. Do I know anything about him? No. And I'm wondering if, as has been discussed on the Discord, the rumours are coming up with him because we are having potential obstacles to getting other people that we're looking at. So I wonder how much or what legs this rumour actually has. The one thing I will say, and please tell me who remembers, because I know someone will. It was said in an interview not that long ago that Parky likes people who are in teams that are underperforming, who never give up, the ones who just keep fighting despite the fact that the team may not be doing well. So I'm not sure what interview it was said in, but I'm sure other people remember it. So for me, it's not whether or not I've seen this guy. It's what the gaffer and the team think of the guy and what they've seen of him. And clearly they like him enough that he is on our books. Here I am coming at you with the logic yet again, Josh. How dare I?
How dare you? Well, we don't do logic on the show.
Marie's
overrated.
Marie's question. Josh, based on your standards, how is his jawline?
I only will comment on the jawlines of the guys we sign.
Oh.
That's it. That's fair, right?
You know what? That's fair. With standards. I like that. I like that, Josh. Take a stand.
Yeah.
I'm a bit confused, though, because you comment on Tom Brady's jawline an awful lot.
He had me. He had that one in there. John, you're right.
I mean, it's at least once a show you mention it, so.
I swear, John, I have only managed to watch the teaser for that documentary. I have only managed to watch the teaser, and my eyes rolled so far back into my head. I thought, no, I think I'll pass. I think I'll wait for that one.
Yeah, I think it's. I think it was very much what I expected. He is very front on it because it's. Let's face it, he's going to sell it. And if they want to create sort of clicks and views and stuff like that, well, you stick Tom Brady as a huge chunk in it. Like him or not, it's newsworthy, isn't it? And I think as a lot of people were saying, a lot of people are commenting on how his ego is and blah, blah, blah. And it's just like, well, yeah, but you have watched the whole documentary then? Yeah, I watched it because, it's like, yeah, so it's kind of done what it was meant to do, has it? Because you've watched it.
Yeah.
So.
Well, yeah, it's already paid for. You know what I mean? It's already there. Yeah, it's already paid for. It's there. The fucking pink hair. What the hell's going on? Sorry. Oh my god. Sorry about that. I apologize. By the way, Parky wants never say die attitude mentality. Never say die. Goonies never say die, and neither does Wrexham. There you go. And neither does Brady's jawline. It never says die.
And on that bombshell, I think I shall depart. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Score prediction for Saturday.
I don't have one. I have no idea. I have no idea. I am simply excited.
If it wasn't you, I would have cut you out. But I'm going to give you that one. I would have cut you down.
Take care, guys.
A lot love.
Bye.
Lots of love.
Bye.
Bye.
I think she said 3-1. Wrexham. There you go. Yeah. Oh man. The chat was chatting. Sorry about that too. Parky never say die. Anyone see where Macca called Smith Simple Sam? I have no idea. No idea what that means. But that's mean. Night Hip Karma. By the way, Brady showed. Oh God. I can't. Okay. Anything else you need to cover for tonight?
Is there anything else you wanted to cover?
No. I think we're okay. John, you got something? Oh, probably the rundown. What's next couple of days? John, what do you got brewing in your world?
Not a lot. I'm on vacation technically. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, no. Obviously, I'm off to the game on Friday, of course. So
Okay.
yeah, 30-odd season, I think it will be season ticket holder these. So glutton for punishment these days. So,
Right.
but yeah, no. Looking forward to it. Should be good.
Our senior promotion correspondent, champions elect.
I'll see if I can get a video of some of the fireworks for you.
Yeah,
There you go. There
those
you
are good. Aaron, what do you got for on? What's going on? What are your show? You got something tomorrow?
Yep. We got tactics show tomorrow. That'll be a lot of fun. I know me and Victor have been working hard on it, so I think everybody will enjoy it. It'll be a deep dive, so we're gonna nerd out for sure. So if you don't like that kind of stuff, you may not like it, but we're definitely gonna nerd out.
Yeah, nerd out time. Yeah.
Yes. But make sure you get in the chat. Like tomorrow, get in the chat, ask questions. Like if we're speaking over your head, because that's the thing. Like with our group of people, like we've got a lot of people that know exactly what we're talking about, but then there's a lot of people that are new and they don't know, and they don't,
Yeah.
that we will say words that we just assume that everybody knows, and that there's a lot of people that don't. Like the other day, the double pivot was, people were talking about the double pivot, and there were people in the chat that were like, "Oh, what in the world's that?" And so, you know what I mean? So ask questions. Don't feel embarrassed. Ask questions. That's what we're doing it for. We're trying to, learn and have fun. And, so,
Everyone's welcome. If you are new, please smash that like button, subscribe, become a member if you want to, share it out. John's here. John's part of the community, Birmingham City supporter. We have the champ chat stuff going on. We do championship watch alongs and everything too on the show. We got so much going on. We have so many. I think we have like 14 shows a week, which is insane.
Yeah. So Patty will be doing the watch along for the Birmingham game Friday.
Yep.
So that'll be fun. And then maybe a show after. Possibly.
Yep. Maybe a show.
Could be a show. Could be a show later Friday night. We'll see.
Yep. And if anything breaks, we'll be on it. And Mike Shane, Never Say Die. And Matt Al loves tactics, apparently. How you doing, Matt Al? Good to see you, brother. And Sea Lord does not want the double pivot. Does not want the double pivot. And sorry, we'll just get into a couple things here. Sorry, John and Aaron. Hey, Josh, I've been spreading the word about the local pundit on social media, really pushing for that big turn on Thursday's Tactical Fortitude podcast. Yes, Tactical Fortitude and Ring and Rant on Sunday. John, are you involved in Ring and Rant? You have to be. I'm sure you are.
When is that?
Sunday.
I'll probably be around.
Appetite for discussion. There you go. I mean, God, let's do it.
After we've got beat 4-0, I'll probably be ranting. Yeah.
So much is coming up too. When are you coming to Wrexham, Josh? I'm working on it, my friend. And Mary is excited about the show tomorrow. Bring Patty with stats. And Glenda, yes, please remember to hit the like and subscribe button. And yes, love y'all. Awesome show. Awesome to see everybody. Did an hour. John, Aaron, who's getting us out of here?
John. No, he's not. You can't let him.
You know what I'm going to do? On that glorious Blue Bomb show. We'll see you all soon.
Nah, fuck this guy. Get him out of here.